Hi everyone, this is Miss Concetta. It is about 11:30 at night, and I just finished going through all of your work. And a lot of you were expressing that you were having a hard time getting onto Pearson Realize. And so I wanted to make a little video to show you how you can get onto the site and how you can navigate the site in order to be able to do the assignments. Okay, so I'm just going to set up my screen. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to PearsonRealize.com and you're going to click on sign in. Now I'm going to use Aileen's account, but I am going to take my sharing off for a moment. Okay, I'll put in Aileen's username and the pass. So the username is a name that is your username that ends in @NYC, and then the password is PS305Q. Use all lowercase letters, and you click sign in. Okay, let me get my screen back on. Okay, so here we are at Pearson Realize. We're in Aileen's account. And when you're trying to, there's a lot of places you can go here. When you're trying to do assignments, you need to focus on right here, this middle section that says classes. So if you click here, it will take you straight to your assignments page. Now, there's a bunch of tools that you can use here. You can access some of your student pages. There's an interactive student workbook where it has like a pen, text box, whatever that you can use to manipulate stuff. There's math tools, a bunch of different things. When you're looking for your assignments, this is the place to be. Okay, so if we start at the top, here are your assignments. I may assign a discussion. We're not there yet, but let's focus on assignments. Okay, at the top, you'll see two tabs. The first tab says not started. The second one is in progress, and the third one is completed. So here are the completed assignments. So Aileen completed these assignments. Okay, let's go to not started. Now, a lot of you start an assignment. If you're able to get on, you start an assignment and say you can't finish it. And so what happens is it's not going to be under this tab anymore. It's going to be in progress. So I suggest that you try to check to see what assignments are in progress before you get worried that the assignment's not there. Now let's get back to not started. In the not started section, there may be a lot of assignments that I've assigned to you. So you need to go all the way to the bottom and notice that there is more than one page here. So there's 1, 2, 3 pages of assignments. Now to see the assignment that I set for you, the latest assignment, what I suggest is that you change click on this due date, and what it'll do is it'll give you the latest assignments first. So let's take a look at what Aileen needs to do. So here is lesson 10-5 remote learning. Now this assignment was due. If she clicks on it, you can still, so even if it's past due, you still have the opportunity to complete the assignments. Okay, so let's take a look at this. In this assignment, there are 4 parts. I assigned 4 parts. So click on the first part, and it may take, this is a video of the lesson. Now, as a student, I would watch the entire video, okay? And then when I'm finished watching the video, now you can always go back and rewatch the video, but when I'm finished watching the video, I can simply go all the way to the right. And you see these 4 little blue circles? These are some tools Here's a glossary in case there are words that you need to look up. Here is a print. Here you can print the page if you'd like to. And here's a little check mark. When you are finished completing this part, you must click that check mark and then click turn in. And that will tell me that you have watched the video and you have completed this part. And as you notice, now it no longer says in progress, it says completed, and it turns green. So now we're moving on to step 2. Now we usually follow the assignments in steps. So step 1, step 2. Step 2, I gave you another video to watch. Sometimes we need to see the lesson in different ways for us to understand it. So I try to give you more than one video if possible, okay? Once we watch this video, again, all the way to the right, we're gonna mark that we did it, that we watched it, turn it in, click that check mark, click turn in, and move on to step 3. Again, you notice how it says completed? Okay. Step 3, in this particular lesson or assignment, I'm giving you the practice buddy for independent practice. This is what you normally would do in your workbook. So, but instead of doing it in your workbook, you're going to do it on Pearson Realize. So you're going to click start, and it's going to give you a problem. Now, the problem's going to look like the one that's in your workbook, but the values may be different. So you can't just do it in your workbook and then go and plug the numbers in here in your answer, because it may not be the correct answer because the values, so it looks the same, but it's a little bit of a different problem. So when you're solving the problems here, yes, you can do your work on paper and then go in and plug in your answer, right? In this case, we can put in the answer of, let's say we think that the answer is, we did the work and we think the answer is 9750 centimeters cubed. So I put my answer in. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to check your answer. Uh-oh, my answer's wrong. Okay, so you know what? I need some help with this. So I'm going to go and I'm going to look at this blue box here, and I have some options. It says, help me solve this problem. So if I click on that, it's going to break it down for me. It's going to help me, it'll give me a scaffold to help me break down the problem so that I can understand it better, okay? As you notice, it says, break the problem into simpler problems to make sense of it. How can this problem be broken up, okay? So there's like a little hint. You can also view an example. Maybe they give you an example that you can follow, and then you can go and try it on your own. You might want to take another look. It'll take you back to the another look video to help you through it, okay? Or you might get an animation. Let's check out how this animation looks. All right, so this one happens to not have an animation. Oh, yes, it does.
How can you use volume formulas to solve real-world problems? The Nature Center has a large bird cage.
Okay, so it takes you back to the video that
rectangular prism. There needs to be 10 cubic feet of space for each
we
bird.
were watching before.
How many birds can the Nature Center have?
Now, how do I shut it down?
What plan would help in solving this problem?
Okay, hopefully it stops playing. Anyway, once you've answered the problem, you can just click on next. Let me hide this thing. Okay, and you go on to the next problem. Again, if you need help, you can use these helps. You have more than one opportunity to answer the questions. Click next, answer that one, click next, until you get to the very end. Okay, so in this case, there were 5 questions to answer. Say you answered everything. You can now move on. So in this case, you don't have a little check mark. Okay, so the check mark is really when you're watching the videos. Okay, so now we're going to move on to step 4. Step 4 is your practice buddy for homework. So instead of doing the homework page, you do this homework online. It works exactly the same way. Okay, again, the problems that you see here may not be the exact same problems you see on your homework assignment, on your homework page. It may look almost the same and have different numbers. Okay, so again, try the problem, check your answer, move on to the next problem. When you get to the very end, okay, and you're finished, you will then submit your work. Sorry, Aileen, we're submitting your work. And it's going to show you that maybe you got some questions wrong, right? So if you did that, maybe you want to try again. So you can retake this test. They call it a test. Again, you can go in and you can try the problems again. So these are some options that you have. When you're finished completing all parts of the assignment, you must go all the way to the corner here where it says turn in all. I'm going to click on it, turn in all. You still have incomplete work. So it'll tell you still have incomplete work. Do you want to turn everything in? If not, you keep going. Okay. So I just want to show you though, when you get to this screen, if you are finished with everything, if you can see what's still in progress, what has been completed, and then when you're done, you can also turn in all from here. Okay. If there's some work that you want to attach, you can just simply attach it and just add either a file or something from your computer or a picture. So you have that option. And I have the option to write a comment. So if I notice something in your work, I can add a comment here and then you can see it. Okay. So I really hope that this helps you get onto Pearson Realize. I really hope that it helps you navigate it and to do the assignments. The more we can get on, the easier it's going to get, the better it's going to get. It's just a matter of practicing, of having the opportunity to get on. And when we hit an obstacle, to not give up and to at least keep trying. So hopefully this helps you. I will share this video with you tomorrow, and we will focus on trying to get you onto Pearson Realize.